Hey, I'm Emily Fraser from McDermott Cues. I hope you all like and follow the Sharkstream.
Hi, I'm Lucas Casaver. Join us on the Shark.
Hello, I'm Jonas Soto, and join us on Sharkstream.
Hello everyone, I'm Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Join us to the Sharkstream. Let's go!
Hello, I am David Alcaide. Join us in Sharkstream.
Hey guys, I'm Federic Horst. Join us on the Shark Stream.
I'm Christina Tkach. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hey guys, it's Jason Shaw. Join us on the Shark Stream tonight.
I'm John Moore. Join me on the Sharkstream.
Hi, I'm Savannah Easton. Join us on the Sharkstream.
Hi, my name is Georgia Georgiev, and you can join us at the Sharkstream.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken calling at you from the other side. Shark 3, going live. We're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
Going on here? Going on, everybody? Trying to see what's going on. See if we can get a good table for you. Table 2. Looks like they're updating the scores, so we should be ready to go in a minute. Hope I get these tables going on here. Four is looking, that's the table we want. Hopefully they get down to 0-0 score. That's not the accurate score. They haven't started yet, so they got to reset the scores. This is the table we're going to give you. I'd like to give you this one, but I just don't have the camera. It does not turn on for some reason. So, but nevertheless, I always get to see Jason Shaw. It's always a pleasure. Like I say, is one of my favorite players to watch. Super smooth. Reset the scores, and they're going to be ready to go any minute. So while we do that, everybody can hit the share. Hit the button. Rams beating Carolina 34-31 in playoff basketball. A great match going on Upstate Al's page. Jesus Atencio versus John Morrow. That's a great match going on the winner's side as well. It's table 8. We can't stream that one, so we'll give you the next best thing, Jason Shaw. And I would like to do the John Morrow, but I just don't have the feed. I want to have issues with the camera. On camera. Talk to me. Jesus Atencio is going to be on Upstate Al's Facebook page. So go to Upstate Al's. You can watch it right there. It's free. We are trying to figure out what we're going to be doing here. We don't know what we're doing yet. Still waiting for a feed, for a score to be updated. Obviously, this isn't the score right now. They've already started. But the score should be 0-0. They got to reset the score. I would like to do the Jason Shaw match, but I'm not getting a good feed. So if I don't get a good feed, I don't like to do the match. That's what I'm trying to watch, Dylan. I'm trying to watch the Chad match if possible. Feeds here. Maybe 8 o'clock. We'll reset them all when they give us all the table numbers. Hey guys, go to digitalpool.com. You can get all the results here. Not getting any feeds right now, guys. I'll call and message them. Hopefully we can get a feed on table. The Chad match would be great. That's the match I would really like. If not, it would be the Shaw match, but I can't even get the feed on Shaw. I had it a few minutes ago. Ricky Hernandez is on fire. Bucky 9-3. And then he beat Chris Niemeyer 9-5. Wow. Great job, Frankie. Chelsea, Kevin Clark. And these matches are supposed to start at 8 o'clock, so I don't think they started yet. They might have been assigned, but I don't have any cameras. Those scores are not right. Those are scores from the last match. They just haven't updated them. Like this is a match right here. This is 0-0 right now, even though they already started. Johnny Mills against Walid. Want to watch Jesus? Go to Upstate Al's Facebook page. It's free. Upstate Al. Yes. All right, everybody, I'm trying. No, I'm not really getting any luck with the table feeds. Obviously, as you can see, this is the best feed I got right now, and it's a little shoddy. So I'm hoping to get this match to you. If not, I'm going to go back to the Jason table and see if we can get it. If we can, we can. If we can't, we can't. All I can do is do the best I can for you. This will be a good match. Frankie Hernandez plays really well. He's kind of on fire, and the big Z, he plays well. Got beat by Jason Shaw, but nevertheless, really good player. I think it's going to be competitive. Be a good match to watch. Frankie Hernandez, a long-time staple in New York pool. Had a lot of big money matches, involved in a lot of big money matches. Let me just try if I can get the Shaw table again real quick. Not looking good. Not looking good. It was on for a little bit, but it was freezing right away. Something just clicked there. Come on. Come on, Streamy. Get on here. Come on. Table 4 comes on, but nobody's playing. I wish they were playing the match on 4. Hunter Lombardo practicing. Now, table 5 is the match, but I can't get any feed. I can get feed on 11, Frankie Hernandez match. So, like I said, as long as we get something, we'll stream it. I'm trying to, but I'm not getting any luck with the feed. I keep going to the table, and if I don't get a feed, I can't stream it. There's nothing I can do from my area to get the stream going. That has to be from Turning Stone. So if they let me do that stream, I originally wanted to do the Morris match on table 7. I can't get 7, and Shaw on 5, and Frankie on 11. So those are the 3 matches I'm going to try to do in that order. If I can get 7, I'm going to do Moritz. If not, if I can get 5, I'll do Shaw. If not, I'll do Frankie at 11. He hasn't played yet, Joe. We're all starting at 8 o'clock, and it's 8:10. They haven't started yet. Yeah, no problem at all. No problem. I'm repeating myself as much as I can because we had a lot of people jumping in and out. Because nobody likes to watch a crappy stream, and we don't like to give you a crappy stream. So we're doing the best to get it working. But like I said, this match would be a great match. I mean, Frankie Hernandez is a great player. Everybody knows him from New York. Looks like Big Z. I think he's from Canada. He got a lot of fans that were chatting in the chat last time when he played Shaw. So I'm going to do my best. I don't think it's ice outside. They've been having a problem with the internet connection all week. So they got to figure out their situation for next year for sure. And I think they're doing Derby City, so they want to do that as well. But make sure you go check out Scott Frost. Right now, he's doing a Taipei Open. 8 players left in that, and that is a single elimination round. You can go check that out. Scott Frost's page. I'm not 100% sure where they're streaming it, but I know if you go to Scott's page, you can see, and he'll let you know where it's being streamed. Shaw going down. 600 Fargo? I don't think so. Even if it was an 800 Fargo, I wouldn't say I don't think so. Shaw's been playing really good so far this event. On the winner side. Oh, the ice comment. Oh, ice comment was a joke. I gotcha. No problem at all. Okay, no feed for Jason Shaw. And a no feed for Moritz Newhausen. There goes Mike. So maybe once he gets talking, we can check the stream. But I think he already did table 5. He started on the early numbers, and I don't see them coming up. So, yeah, thank you, Shane. I appreciate it. You know, I love the stream. I love doing what I do. And I want to make it easy as possible, especially when we're streaming something. We like to give it the best quality, but I know people want to watch this and I want to stream it, but if we can't get a good video, I really don't want to stream it because it really takes away from everything that we're doing. So I'm hoping we can get a stream. All right, let's go to lag here. There's the high, there's a shake. I'm going to go to see if we can get Jason Shaw right now real quick. If we can't, we're going to go back to table 11 and that's what we're going to watch. All right, nothing here. So we're going to go to table 11. There we go. Let's go. That's Frankie Hernandez on the left in the black. That's the big Z on the right in the white. And let's see if we can get some streaming going. Looks like Frankie won the rack, so he's going to be on the lag, so he's going to be breaking to start it off. Not a good start, everybody. Not a good start. This is not good. It keeps freezing. I'm going to have to abandon ship. I can't stream like this. Lost it again. Getting so frustrated, guys. I apologize. There's not much I can do. Come on, Jason. Everybody wants to see you with this young kid. Playing it, battling it out. Just can't get it to work. Stream went to sleep with Lucas. That's not funny. Really want to see that young kid against Jason Shaw. But every time I go to table 5, it's gone. It comes in, then it goes away. I'm working, so stay here. Big Z going for the safe. Hit it a little too hard. Thought he was trying to leave it behind the 7. Fine here. Playing a two-way shot. right, this is going to be our best feed. This is what you're going to get. Hunter Lombardo versus Walid Hashim. This is one of the better cameras that we have. I know it's been getting pretty solid, so this is what we're going to watch. I can give you updates on the other matches. Jim, yeah, I know it's pretty bad. I apologize. The only thing I can say is get your money back. I'm just kidding. It's a free stream. Yeah, we're working on it. They're working on it. This is a team effort. You know, we're not doing it live over there, and they're streaming it over here, and the Wi-Fi is pretty crappy over there, from what I understand. But we appreciate your patience there, Jimbo. Why does the stream keep freezing? That's the $1 million question, Philip. We're going to leave it on here because this is going to be a good quality feed. Hunter Lombardo, great player from America. Walid Hassan, a good player as well. 7-12. It's going to be a good match. And I know the quality is going to be a little better than your average. So I would like to see Shaw, obviously, but we're not going to be able to do it. But I'll update scores as we go. Right now, Mora 2-1 over Tencio. Jason Shaw 2-1 over Jake Jackson, the 16-year-old. Eric 2-1 over Dylan. Frankie and Denzi 1-1. Moritz Newhausen, who I think is favored to win the tournament the way he's playing, 4-0 over Chad Bazinet. Looks like they're discussing the racking over here. And Hunter is one of the most reputable guys from the USA. He's not going to try to cheat you, I don't think. So I expect this to be a normal conversation. No issues, but you never know. I'm going to check it. Maybe there is a gap. Must be a gap. He told him, just check it. If there's a gap, reset it. It's a big match for both of these guys. Get them down, I think, to the top 16 as well. Or maybe the top 24, something like that. All right, we've got the winner side. Martin Daigle, 3. Joey Cicero, 0. John Mora, 2. Jesus Atencio, 1. Jason Shaw, 2. Jake Jackson, 1. Lawrence Newhausen, 4-0. Frankie and Denny, 1-1. Eric Olferson, 2. Dylan's 4-1. Kevin Clark, 0. Jeremy Sosi, 2. Hunter Lombardo Walid is right here. So, at least we got you some good quality pool to watch, guys. The best feed we're going to get. Probably not perfect, but it's better than the last couple we had. All right, that is Hunter. He's going to be breaking. Take the wing ball. He tried. He's going to leave Walid a pretty clean shot at the 1. Everything has a pocket here. The 3 is the only ball that doesn't have a clean pocket. You might have to bank that or try to sneak in on the short side. But once he makes the 2, he'll have a clean shot on the 3. So have to make the 1, come back to the middle of the table. Got to get right to about here. Pretty close. I'm not sure if he's going to try drawing this, maybe hit it to bounce it up. I don't think he can pull it enough to come this way. Maybe. But he can go down with some left. And that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get right there. Bottom right. The 4 goes right there. So he just got to make this. Come right over here. He wants to leave a little angle on the 4. Get 1 rail off the 5. I know I talk kind of fast and draw my lines kind of fast, so that's how my brain works sometimes. So I'm going to stay with the lines. Going to stay with me if I'm talking ahead. Two rails, got a little love tap there. It worked out all right, but it's a little straight. It's going to be a little tough to get on this 5. Really needed an angle. You might have to pull this all the way back for the side or the corner. Push forward, it's a tough reach to come around. Because one, he's stretching, and see how straight he is? He doesn't have a lot of angle, so the cue ball needs to get to the side rail. Let's see how he decides to play it. And the draw shot's not easy because you got to control it. You can still scratch. You don't want to get stuck behind the 6 ball. How while he plays it. Here's the draw, just the way we drew it up. He can get through there. That's even better. I wasn't sure if he can get by the 8. It looks like he can. That was a better shot. Like it. Corner. I with the cue ball, come back up here for the 6. And then the 7 and easy pockets. Thanks, Philip. I appreciate that as well. Thanks a lot. Yeah, Jim, there was a little issue with Digital Pool and Streamworks. They kind of split up, so we're kind of figuring out all over again. But don't worry, stay with the billiard community, the Shark Stream. We'll do whatever we can. Oh, look at that. Got it hanging up. It's only going to get better. It's only going to get better. Hunter has a clean jump shot. He's only got to jump a quarter of the ball. Don't forget the rules of the turning stone. You can only jump with your break cue or your playing cue. Looks like he's looking to hit the reel right here with a little spin. The problem with that, the cue ball is going to come here. It's going to hit this 7 ball. No one knows what's going to happen. I like to jump better here because if he hits it on the right angle, he could pop it right back out and come right up here for the 6 ball. There he goes. Or even if he hits it low and comes down here, he'll be okay. Oh, wow. Wow, how about that? That was a rare shot. He actually landed right between the ball and the pocket and spun it out, kind of like a 1 pocket shot to get the ball out of there. Khalid back at the table with 5 balls to go. Got to play this in the side. Follow it past the 6. I just tuned in. Are you streaming Jesus and Mora? No, I am not. You got to go to Upstate Al on Facebook, guys. So if anybody wants to watch the Jesus Mora match, and I would not blame you one bit if you left our stream or opened up a different platform and clicked on Upstate Al on Facebook and watched that match, because that's going to be one heck of a match. And that could be the finals coming back. And that's going to be a scratch by Waleed. So, but you can stay here. We'll give you this match, and we'll give you updates on all the scores. It looks like Hunter is going to draw first blood here. I assume he's just going to go 2 rails. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm playing these. Gonna come right here, one rail. Just like that. It's a little angle on the 8, doesn't want to be too straight. Got the perfect speed to get on the 9. He's gonna make the 9 in the corner. He's gonna draw first blood. Hunter Lombardo up 1-0 and erase the 9. Thanks for tuning in. You are watching the Sharkstream Meal Billiards Brunswick Arena. We are giving you live coverage of Turning Stone Classic in Turning Stone, New York. This is the one-loss side. Loser will go home and the winner will advance. We are finishing this tournament tomorrow. We got 4 more rounds tomorrow, and we actually have 1 more round tonight. That's going to be the 10 o'clock match. Anybody think the Bears got a chance today? The Bears against Green Bay? All right, let's go to the winner sets. Right now, Mora is still up. The update, see what's going on those matches. Into the break over here. Go to live scores. Why am I doing this? All right, John Moore is up 4-1 over Jesus Atencio. How about that, folks? Frankie Hernandez is down 3-1. Morris Newhouse is 7-0 over Chad Bazinet. And Hunter Lombardo 1-0 here. And Jeremy Sosi's up 3-1 over Kevin Clark. There you go. You're all updated. Bears had a 50-50 chance since they are playing at home. The Bears haven't won a big game in a long time, but I think defense and home field, I think you're right. I think they win the game, but what do I know? All right, everybody, we are so close to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. If you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button. It's free on YouTube. We're about 60 from 10,000. We literally gained almost 300 this tournament, so continue to do so. Again, I know the streams haven't been perfect, but I've been doing everything in my power to give you the best quality matches I could. Thank you very much. Hit the subscribe. It's free. And if you want to do a super chat and give a donation, we're looking to raise a little bit of money as well, giving you guys a lot of matches, a lot of content here, sometimes 10, 12 hours a day. So it's greatly appreciated. Nice shot there on the 1. He needs a big angle here to get on the 3. I don't think he got that big of an angle. A little straighter than he wanted to be. I'm going to check a table real quick. Let's see if at the Jason match. You guys want to leave this on and see if we can see how clear it is, or should I go back to the Hunter match? I don't like going back and forth, but I think it's free as of now, Jim. They used to do paid subscriptions, but they're having issues splitting up with their partners. So I think it's free right now, Jim. I'm not 100%, and I don't know the quality. I'm assuming it has to be the same quality as what we're giving you, because I mean, if they're giving them better quality than us, that makes no sense. Why would we be streaming? You know, I know you're not going to get commentary just on the mainstream table. That's with Upstate Al, Table 8. And Hunter looking to get on the 3 here. I would like to leave it on the Shaw match, but the problem is that the quality's so bad. Like it just went off again. Like, I can't even get it to come on. It comes on, it goes off. I'm trying the best I can. But I want to watch a black screen, so. Everything's black. There we go. All right, Hunter broke up the 5. Looks like he's playing safe here, or the bank. I like just the cut. Cut that ball in, man. You went for the bank. I like the cut there. Gonna leave Waleed a pretty good clean shot here. Or it's up 8-0. Putting on a clinic. Get the draw. Instead of going straight with the follow. Just easier to avoid everything. Yeah, he's following the line pretty good. You guys are not listening to what I'm saying. I put it on that match and it's black. So I can't put it on. It comes on and then it disappears. You guys keep asking me to put it on. I would love to put that match on, but look at it. It's disappearing. Exactly. We see dead people, right? It looks like ghosts and tough to watch. I can't watch it. I can't comment. I'm going to leave it for 5 minutes, guys. I'll be right back. Going on, everybody? I'm back in the booth. We had a couple questions for you. Update: John Mora 7-2 over Jesus Atencio. Did anybody expect that score? Jason Shaw 6-2 over Jake Jackson. Martin Daigle 5-3 over Joey Ferrero. Frankie Hernandez down 5-4 to the Big Z. Eric H. 6-4 over Dylan Spoor. And Jeremy Sosi 5-2 over Kevin Clark. Right here, we're 2-1. Couple things I want to talk about. Lucas Castleverne forfeited his match today, overslept. Give me some thoughts. Secondly, Scott Frost is going to be on our show on the Shark Stream tomorrow at 2 o'clock. And I want to know your thoughts on that either. What do you think about Scott Frost being captain? Have you seen any of his interviews yet? Like on the Boom and Freezer show, on Dogging It, on his own personal page. He's been doing a lot of talking lately. So have you seen any of those, and what do you guys think of it? So those are the two topics for discussion. And go. Nice combo there by Waleed, tied up 2-2. This was one out of the money. If he won his match, he would have been in the cash. And Scott Frost is going to be live on the Shark Stream tomorrow. Oh, he's going to get a lot of flack from this one. He is my boy, and I love him like a son, actually. And it's just unfortunate to see that he didn't make it to the match. It's tough, man. It's tough. And like I said, I mean, my phone blew up when they were calling his name in the tournament. Everybody was, where's Lucas? Where's Lucas? Of course, I'm in Connecticut. I'm not in Turning Stone. And it's just one of those things. He needs to button himself up and do a little better. And that's it. Bottom line. Just like my daughter. She used to play basketball. She was really good at basketball, but, at the end of the game, I didn't say, oh, you're wonderful, you're the best player in the world. No, I said, you did good, you did bad, you got to work on this. That's how life is. Yes, we got a good stream for you, but it's not perfect. It's cutting off. It's this and that. We have to work on it to get better. You can't just flower everything and say everything's okay. Something's wrong, you got to do your best to fix it. That's what they're doing. When it freezes like this, I get really annoyed. The stream. Back in the face. The one ball. Oh, it did not go in. So close. Look how deep it is in the pocket. Anybody else? Talk about Lucas Castleverne or Scott Frost. If anybody's been listening to him, he's very, not testy, but adamant about what he thinks America needs and Team USA needs, and he thinks he's the guy for it. Be quiet in the chat. What's going on? So try to stir it up a little bit. Not too much happening. So just enjoy the match, guys. Nice shot there by Hunter. So Atencio is down 7-2 in the race to 9. And if he loses, he'll be on the one loss side. Believe me, he'll come right back. And Morris already won 9-0 or 9-1, playing great. So Morris is going to be a tough out in this tournament. And Mora playing really good. Shaw is playing really good. Shaw's up 7-2 over Jake Jackson right now. So you got those four guys looking like they're going for a collision course. To put Shaw, Moritz, Mora, and Atencio in a squared circle, who's going to come out? Who's going to come out on top? Those four in the ring. Let me know your thoughts. I was there at the time. They gave him 15 minutes to appear. He was losing one game for 5 minutes until 15 minutes were up. Then he was declared a forfeit. Too bad. He is a good kid. There is no action room, Doug. There's no action room. There's no excuse. Frost will make great captain. I vote yes. I like that. Very nice, Philip. Appreciate that. Ben says, Atencio. Scott would be good, but like to see Earl as captain. I mean, Earl would be great, obviously, but how does he have the communication skills to communicate with everybody? The problem is, yes, Scott was great at one pocket, but I think he has the ability to lead and talk to everybody. Some players do not, like Michael Jordan, the greatest player ever lived. He was not the best coach. He tried doing a couple things. It wasn't his forte. But I think Scott can make that leap. Ross thinking Eric needs more time to prepare. Give Europe the same amount of time. The score will be the same, much deeper problem. Yeah, no, I agree. But he not only says that, he says a lot of things. He says he wants to get him in a room and talk out their differences. And he wants them to be a team like Team Europe. Team Europe is a team, and you can see it. I'm behind the scenes. I get to interview everybody. I can see the difference between the two teams. Nice shot there by Hunter. Dennis Hatch. I'm going to ask him about Dennis Hatch tomorrow. And actually, if you guys want to listen, you can listen live. We're going to take questions. If you guys want to ask some questions, and, we'll throw them back at him. So it's going to be fun. Yeah, Wayne Gretzky wasn't the best coach. Larry Bird was a good coach, not a great coach. Good coach. But Scott Frost, when he talks, people listen. So I think he's going to do really good. Europe plays more snooker. Not really. These guys don't play snooker. They're too busy. Like right now, they're all in China. FSR is in the final 8. I hope he wins it. He's playing right now, actually. See if I get an update for the scores for everybody. But I hope Lucas learns from this. All we can hope, right? Jason Shaw 7-2, Mora 7-2, Martin 5-4 over Joey, Frankie and Denny tied, Eric 8-5 over Dylan, and Jeremy 5-3 over Clark. Mike says Moritz and Astencio in the finals. I could see that. The only problem I see with that, Mora and Shaw are both playing so good. Shaw's up 8-2 now. Yeah, Jason Shaw is up 8-2 on the winner's side. He hasn't lost yet. So the final 4 is going to be John Mora, Jason Shaw, Moritz Newhausen, and one more. Scott Frost is one of the most knowledgeable people in billiards today. Earl doesn't have the right temperament and communication skills. Earl is a great player, but I'm not sure of the captain role. Yeah, I kind of agree with you, Philip. That's kind of what I'm going with. And again, I'm not only going because he's my partner on the Boom and Freezer show. I'm going by what he says, and what I do is that's what I do. I don't go by what people say a lot. I go by what they do. And what I see him doing is going from place to place, saying the same thing. So if he's saying the same thing, he's probably going to do it. That's what I'm saying. I usually don't go by what people say. I'm more of a show me type guy, but I know what he's saying, and he's saying it a lot, and he's repeating it, and he's vindictive. Not vindictive is the wrong word, but he's adamant the way he's saying it. So I know he believes it. Can't fix a deep-rooted problem over the last 30 plus years in short time. Take another generation to fix. I'm not sure. The only reason I say that, Mr. Europe, is one, the short races. Okay. Number two, America was very good for a long period of time, and then kind of lost it there, and Europe started taking over. So I think a couple fixes there in what Scott wants to do. Again, you can hear from him tomorrow. Um, he wants to change a lot of the mindset of the people and have them play as a team and get rid of all the nonsense and all the noise. Like if you saw the what's it called, the press conference, you know, Shaw had America's team almost fighting with each other, and that's the stuff that can't happen. They have to have each other's back. And I'm not saying have to talk mean and down to Team Europe, but just have each other's back and work as a team. I hope I'm wrong, 100% wrong. I think it's going to be competitive. I think if Shaw gets it, I mean, if Scott gets it, I think it's going to be really, really competitive. Well, Earl did captain and win Moscone Cup in 2 days. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. Yeah, it's tough to argue with that, right? Maybe three. Jeremy Jones and Scott Frost, I believe, are the two guys are exactly know how the shot is going to be played before it's even played. I love listening to those two guys. Agreed. USA was strong back in the day, but pool wasn't strong in Europe yet. Yeah, but again, a lot of things in what Scott talks about when I listen to him about it is, when you're playing as a team and you have somebody that's feared, right? Right now, they don't fear Fedor or they don't fear Shane, right? Where you need to have that. We had Rodney Morris on our podcast, and he was talking about, Team Europe used to walk by him and say, "All right, you're going to get your point, but who else is going to win?" So they feared Rodney, right? So they need to turn, to Shane or Fedor, and they have to be that guy. But they have to be in it as a team player, not as an individual. So it's a little bit different. And I like what Scott's throwing down. And again, you can listen to it tomorrow. And I hope you guys tune in. It's going to be 2 p.m. Eastern time. And bring your questions because he likes to talk and he's going to tell you like it is. He's going to tell you like it is. Jason Shaw 8-2. Jesus Tencio got one back 7-3. Everything else is still the same. There is going to be a 10 o'clock match. Don't think it's going to be the winner side. I think it's going to be all loser side. Get it down to 16 players. Look at that shot. That was a great shot there by Mr. Hunter. Now he's got to go. Ooh, tough to get on the three. May have to go 2 reels and play the bank. Even in a local league, there's a team fear you try to rally together to beat. Inter Fargo playing 9-ball, race to 5, and that's for flipping quarters. People are trying to make this much deeper. That's right, Jeff. I kind of agree with that. And that's what I'm saying. But you have to have a leader and you have to have, somebody that's feared. You have to have a couple people that are feared. And Shane is feared and Federer is feared, but on Moscone, they don't have that fear in them. So I think what Scott's saying is bring them as a team, and, push the leader of the game player to do that, kind of like what Shaw does. Everybody fears Shaw. Nobody wants to play him. They know he's going to get out of the crowd. They know he's going to get fired up. And so it's going to be good. I'm back. Damn, I wish I could watch the Frost stream live, have league tomorrow. But if I'm not playing, keeping score, I'll be watching. That's 2 p.m. Eastern time, so that's really early your time. Maybe I better hit the Boo and Freezer show. I'll make him mad. Listen, he wasn't mad. I love what he said to Pinozzo. So what happened was Scott Frost has been talking to Justin, right? And Pinozzo said, oh, yeah, well, every year they talk about him, you know. But Scott said in his personal interview that he's talked to him. It's a little different than somebody who just talk about a guy. They're not just talking about a guy. They're talking about somebody that actually talked to him. So it's a little different. And I love the passion in his voice, too. So, again, you're going to be excited to watch that show tomorrow. Definitely want to talk about it. And believe me, he likes you watching the show, anything. And believe me, we both like when you talk about the show, good and bad. I mean, I get a lot of negative stuff in our comments, but I also get a lot of positive stuff. So I do watch the show and try to learn and get better. And that's all we can do. But I'm not going to oversleep on my match. I can guarantee that. Shaw wins his match. John Moore is on the hill. All right, so they haven't made any decisions yet exactly what's going to happen. My theory is they're going to make it a non-playing captain. So, again, that's where we hope Scott and whoever else from Europe gets in. Obviously, Johan will be a great captain as well. So that's what we're hoping. They haven't changed anything yet. So that means there'd be 3 players that get in on points, 2 wild cards, unless they change it. I think you change it to the top 5 people with 1 alternate at the end in case something happens. This way, all 5 people get there on merit. I think people would fight a little harder than thinking, oh, I got to beat Shane, I got to beat Fedor, and I got to beat Sky, and then I got to hope I get picked. Where if they pick the top 5, those Americans would be fighting for those 4 and 5 spot a little bit more. And did anybody see the Calcutta in Alabama? Yeah, I did. I heard it was $200,000 for first place. And Jeff, if you can check, I want to see how Ashley's doing. I'd like to, hopefully she's winning over there. Check the brackets, let me know how she's doing. Savannah's in that tournament as well. I think Savannah won for a lot of money. They got her as a 4. That's lower than Ashley, so that's pretty incredible. Savannah has a 4. She probably went in a blind bid for like 20 or 30,000. $21-3 Green Bay. Ooh, beer's not looking good. And that's what I got to say about Mosconi. I hope they change it to 5 players all on merit with 1 backup. I hope Scott gets in there as captain, and I think he's going to make a big difference. I really, really do. And again, it's not always about winning. It's about being competitive. We need America to be competitive in that tournament. We're going to be at home. We're going to be in Florida. All we need to do is make some noise and be competitive. All right, Jeff, let me know if she played already, if you can look at the bracket. I know there's 256 people on the low side, 170 people on the high side. First place in the Calcutta, guys, $200,000. I agree with you. It's culture, ideology, thinking, and approach. Right, and that's what Scott's saying. And he wants to have more time to break the culture that we have a little bit and break them down a little bit and make them more of a team, make them more of a family-ish. You know, and I think we can do that because the money games are not higher or not as many as there used to be. So people are making more money in pool. I think you can do that. Can't find the brackets anywhere. Let me see if I got them on my phone. Somebody sent them to me today. They're just they're on the challenge. You got to go to challenge. Crazy this tournament. Looking through the brackets right now. Larry Easton, Savannah's dad, won his first round. I got that one. Sophia Mass, she won her first round. I bet you she went off big in the Calcutta playing as a 4 as well. Ashley Benoit, she won her first match. Savannah Easton won her first match. But those are going to be a lot of long matches. 256 players. It's not going to get done till late Monday, for sure. We on break here? All right, let me get an update. John Mora, 8. Jesus Atencio, 4. Frankie and Big Z, 5-5. Jeremy, 6-4 over Kevin Clark. Joey C down 7-4 over Martin Daigle. And under Lombardo's 3-2 right here. Must be on break. Something happened. What is the compensation for Mosconi Cup players? I believe it's $20,000 for showing up, $40,000 if you win. That's a big difference. $20,000. 40 grand, not a bad payday for a week. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Bobby Hilton here. Bobby Boom giving you guys the commentary. If you're on YouTube and you haven't hit the like button or hit the subscribe button, hit it. We're almost at 10,000. I need your help. Let's get it over there. We give you guys a lot of great matches. Sometimes the quality's, most of the time, the quality's better than this. When we're on the Brunswick Arena, you're always getting great cameras and none of this running stuff. But we do the best we can to get you many matches and top pros. So hit the subscribe button. You're going to get a lot of good content from the Shark Stream. Anybody want to see the Brunswick Arena? I can show it to you. There you go. That's the Brunswick Arena. There's the Brunswick Arena. We were pretty full today. It slowed down a little bit, but it's going to get busy. Those are new Gold Crown 7s. You guys never seen those before. In a pool room, maybe 2 or 3 of them, but not 8 black ones. Look how pretty they are. We have Lipman lights. We use digital pool for our tournaments. We have StreamWorks for our advertising. And we got brand new carpeting as well. Also, the paint job from K Morgan. They did a great job painting. That's what we got. All right, we're back. Just in time to see Waleed tied up. Here you go. 3-3, race to 9. How's that pool hall look? Nice? NJ Pool Player says, nice. I'm super happy with it. All right, Jesus Atencio is on the one-loss side, everybody. How about that? John Mora in the final 4 of the winner side. Shannon, you would love it here. You know, we treat you like family as we try to do now on the stream, but I've had people come from New York today to try it out, Massachusetts. Everybody's coming from all over to try these tables, and they play beautifully. They look even better. Really, like the diamonds look nice, right? You can see the diamonds. They look pretty nice, you know, but I don't think they look as nice as that. Look at that gold crown. That's beautiful, right? It's almost like a piece of art. And plays, that's a 4-inch job as well. So it's a 4-inch table, but really love them. Really love them. All right, Hunter racking. Waleed the break, 3-3. Martin Daigle just went up 7-4 over Joey Cicero. And Frankie Hernandez is down 6-5 to Big Z. Jeremy's up 6-4. And Hunter Lombardo and Waleed right here at 3-3. Full crown 7s are the best. Yeah, the Rosewood diamonds look good. I'm not saying they don't, but did you see that gold crown 7? I mean, just the way they designed it, it's super, super sweet looking. Super sweet looking. I wouldn't be surprised if they start taking over a good portion of the diamond table area because they're such good tables. When people open up rooms, they're going to want to get those gold crown 7s. I know it. They're just so good. Tell me what I can say to really fire Frost up. I'll do it. Listen, you got all the points, man. You do whatever you want. Say whatever you want. He'll be honest. So if you want to get him going, just be honest with him. I don't want to get him fired up. I want him to speak his truth. And I want you guys to see his conviction and what he does. And I want you to feel what he's thinking, because that's what I feel when I talk to him. And I talk to him a lot off the air as well. And it's not just hype about the stream. It's not just hype about, he really believes it. I'll give you a quick story. So, you know, we get to the Moscone Cup this year in London. My first time in London, I'm with my guy Austin, who does my camera, and we're talking, and Scott comes in. I'm like, hey, Scott, what's going on? We're just talking and stuff, you know, joking around. He saw you here for the Boom and Freezer show. I said, no, I'm here for the Shark Stream. You know what I'm talking about. You're working for Matchroom. We're just kind of joking around, having a good time, right? I see him a couple times on and off. Then when America's down, whatever it was, 6-1, 6-2, I see him talking to Emily. They're walking away from us. They're going to a private area to talk. And Scott, I could tell Scott was fired up. I think at that point is when he said, you know what, I'm sick of this shit. I know I can do better. Let me get a chance. And I think he was talking to Emily at that point, saying there's something off with this team. I can make it better. So I know he does it for himself and what he believes. He's not doing it for the hype. He's not doing it for the money. He's doing it because he believes America can do better, and he can do it. That's what I got. I think it's a good story. And, I saw him the rest of the time, hang out with him in the playroom. It was a lot of fun. All right, let's go Hunter. Hunter is a great teacher if you're in New York City. Absolutely. Very easy to get along with, years of experience in teaching. I agree 100%. Couldn't argue with you on that one. And Hunter's another one. He's an American player. He does play in a decent amount of events, and he seems like he's always right there. Just needs to get to that next level. He needs to get that big W under his belt, as do a lot of Americans. I mean, I don't think nobody has a world title in America except Shane and Fedor. And, of course, you count Fedor as American, of course, but he's not born and bred American. So Any American player, world titles, you got Shane. That's all you got. Guys never won a world title. Tyler won a major, but not a world title. Billy, I mean, none of those guys won a world title. So once those guys, whether it's Lucas, Hunter, one of the new kids coming up, you know, we need to get somebody to win a big world title. Not easy to do by any means, but it needs to be done. All right, Kevin Clark scores another one. It's now 6-5, Jeremy. Jeremy's only up by 1. Got a little ghosty here. See if I can get off this camera for a second and go back on. See if that helps. Trying to figure out what to do with the 5. Does he want to play a combo? He's got to make the 4 first, obviously, but he's really figuring out what he wants to do with the orange 5. Looks like it goes. Then he got to bump this, get this down here and play the combo. Or does he try to make this and maybe try to scoot it over here to play the 5 ball over there? Depends how much angle he has. And at it right now, maybe the carom. If he can draw it back a little bit, play the cue ball off the 5. That pocket. See what he does. Thorsten, yes. Now he's a world title holder. Now he's an American citizen. That's why I said born American. How many people born in the United, born American have won world titles? And I'm not talking 1970s and 80s. Recent years hasn't been many, if any. Did go with the camera and he made it. Good shot. Now he's going to punch this, come around here for this ball on the side. Ross has seen so much, has been through it all levels, winning, trying to live, maintain life, and the darker side, and all understands team, how to bring it all together. I agree with you, Shan. I agree. And he's going to tell it like it is. And he made his own show. He talked about it on his page, Scott Frost page. He talked about it on Dogging It. Now he's going to talk about it on the Shark Stream. So he's making the rounds. And I want everybody to listen and ask questions and create your own opinion. Don't go by, hey, Bobby Boom says Scott Frost is the man. I want you to listen, you to ask the questions and give your honest opinion on who you think would be captain. Kind of like voting. You have to decide who you want to vote. Somebody can't tell you how to vote. And Hunter's going to win this game. He's going to be up 4-3. Hasn't JJ done the same over the years? No disrespect to JJ. Great player. I think he's a really good coach. I'm not sure about captain. I'm not sure about being as boisterous as Scott would. I think Scott would take the bull by the horns a little bit more, if you know what I mean. If you look at the interviews, you know, Scott is a little bit more dynamic, where JJ is a little bit more passive, and he says the right things, and he does a lot of the right things. But I think America needs somebody to take the bull by the horns, shake it up a little bit. Yeah, the Wi-Fi has been spotty. I apologize. There's nothing I can do. Everybody knows I'm doing the best I can with what I got. If I could fix it, I would. And Brian's here now. Maybe he can fix it.
What are we talking about? I can't fix their cameras.
That's what they want.
I can't fix their cameras.
We got a water right there.
That's fine.
Empty water.
But
that's what they want, Brian. They want the cameras fixed.
Go to Turning Stone, talk to Isaac, and say, what's up with the cameras? Other than that, I got nothing. But I will say this. So these numbers here,
I fixed it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I fixed it. So
Oh.
I know it's delayed, but that's okay. It's not
No,
delayed
the
anymore.
delay is
It's all right.
figure out why I was able to override the scores and you can't.
I probably clicked something over there.
Probably screwed something up.
Oh no, I got it working. There's no complaints. The only complaints is the screen.
So now, yeah, so you turned off the overlays.
Yep.
You can turn the scores. So right now it's 3-4. You can override the scores with these buttons. So
Yeah, that's what I figured out after, and I'm like, this one I have to keep scored. It goes a little early.
So you can use their numbers.
Yep.
Or you can press this button to override and just do them yourself in the booth. That way there's no spoilers. Like the numbers change early.
Yeah, I know.
Now it's like, oh well, I guess he's gonna run out here, So that's why.
I'm watching the Dogged stream with Scott Frost. It was awesome. Yeah, it was. He got fired up for sure. Post Isaac's phone number in the chat. You guys are hilarious. So just so you know, I've been having fun with the crowd for the last hour. We've been chatting and just talking back and forth and talking a little bit of pool, just having fun.
Hey Shannon, I appreciate you. Thanks, awesome. Yeah, we got it under control, and there's only so much we can do. We are assured though that the derby that we're going to be doing in 2 weeks is going to be glitch free. So,
okay, you said it, not me.
I was told this information. I don't know if it's accurate.
That's the plan. That's what they're telling us.
So hopefully this the glitchiness and the low resolution will go away. But for now, this is there's nothing we can do. Not from
We
here.
got a ton of people watching, so
That's cool.
Appreciate it. We're getting better at it.
Yep. All right. My brother's still out there. I'll be right back.
Yep, no problem. Looks like he's having a problem racking here. Gonna get off this, go back to the camera. And yeah, no, he's still racking. It's not the camera. So this table's been having a problem all day. Jason Shaw was playing on this table, and this table has a problem racking. I don't know what the problem is, but the rack does not seem. And there's a referee who's going to rub the spot down just like he did last time with the Jason match because it's just not racking good. And the pros, they want it to rack, but it's very, very important. Thanks a lot, Ed Buds. Appreciate it. Yeah, talking about Hunter Lombardo as a coach. Yeah, he's great. Really good. Good for the game. Very passive. Explains stuff well. Good for the game all about. Like I said, he's actually right there in a lot of these tournaments. Just hasn't been able to snap off a big tournament, a big win, or even a top 3 or 4. But he's always right there, and he plays good enough. He practices an awful lot as well. Like he was practicing, I want to say 45 minutes before this match started. On the camera, you saw him hitting balls. So he's always practicing and doing the right things. If you can only get Lucas to do some of the right things. No pun intended there, guys. I'm not bashing my guy. Just hoping he learns. So I'm hoping he learns from his mistakes. All right, Hunter to break. Yeah. Interesting. Makes a good break. Makes the ball, has a shot on the one. Tough cut. Pistol, the pistol. Let's go, Hunter Lombardo. Thanks for not blocking me. Post up and Lena both blocked me. Bang Time has blocked me since 2007. Really? Maybe I should block you too, just to be with the in crowd. I'm just kidding. You haven't done anything to block yet, but if you do, we will. Right, Crystal shared it out. But everybody shared it out there. And hit the subscribe button. We're close to 10,000. We're definitely going to get it by tomorrow. That's going to go into the reel. That's not going to go in. I don't know if he can make it clean, but he can make it one reel for sure. I don't block anybody, not even Placido. Haha. We block people. If you're going to be rude and swear or talk negative all the time, we will block you. I'm not going to block you for your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. You know what to say about opinions. Everybody's got one. But yeah, if you're rude and disruptive or talking shit to our players and our commentators or anything else, we will block you. That's not going to work. Made a good shot, but it got stuck behind the 6. Gonna have to kick. That's just it. The in crowd ruining it. I guess I'm not the in crowd. I didn't block you yet, so you still got a little life here. Try to get behind that 8 ball. Didn't quite get there. So Hunter's going to be at the table with a clean look at the 2. Not a pocket, but he can carry him this 4 ball in probably, or play a really good safety. I assumed you were that fake Earl who was around for a while. And look at that. Nice shot there by Hunter. Again, we said he can play a good safe, and man, did he. He's going to be jacked up or putting a lot of spin on this ball or coming around table. Jacked up just a hair to make a difference. But he hits it. Nice hit. Back at the table. All right, Jeremy, 6-6. Kevin Clark. Frankie Hernandez down 7-6. Martin Daigle 8-5. And you're 4-3 right here with Hunter. That's all the updates. Full stream says Waleed M. Hashim, let's get him. It's yours, Canada. All right, Team Canada on the board. A lot of Canadians in this event, obviously. And Mora, your Canadian guy, just beat Jesus. How about that? Full stream, got to be proud of that. Crystal says, watching from South Carolina. Where's everybody watching from? I don't know, Crystal. They have to put it in the chat. I'm assuming he's from Canada. That's where the pool stream is rooting him on. James plays Polish from New York City. Shaw 192, yeah, over Jake Jackson, I believe it is. The young kid is 16-year-old, but he's still in. Jake is still in. Hit this a little hard, but he's going to be okay. Good shot. Chicago. Oh, he's having a bad night. Chicago watching the Packers. Not good. Not good, Chicago. Toronto, like I said, a lot of Canadians. A lot of Canadians. We've been streaming the Canadians all day today. 4:48 a.m. Yeah, I know Europe. I was there for Moscone Cup. I know the time change. I know the small cars. I know everything about it. I had a great time in London. Really good time. Watching from Cincinnati. Big Reds fan, I'm sure, and a Bengals fan. All right, Renee, thanks for tuning in. All right, looks like we're freezing up here. I'm going to switch cameras. I'm going to go back, and hopefully we got Waleed on the 7. We got the 8-9, and he's going to tie this up 4-4 unless something weird happens. They love the second half comeback. They really do. They really do. They've been a comeback team this year, all year. What's the score right now? Is it still 21-3? Stuck in the box. Can't see the game. Oh, nice speed. I really like the way you slowed that down. Great shot. Europe, I've seen you in a lot of streams. You're solid. Haven't seen anything truly obnoxious. Everyone has your opinion, like a-holes. I did say that. It's literally what I said. You're awesome. Oh, there you go. It is 21-3 Bears. We're 4-4 here, race to 9. And we got a 10 o'clock match coming up in about 10 minutes. Stay to this one or go to the 10 o'clock. What's going on? We'll see what matches are started. Trying to fix that spot. Again, I've been having a problem with this rack on this table all day. Jason was playing on it earlier. They had an issue. Now they're having an issue again. So maybe they might have to replace the spot at some point. I don't know. See what we got here. See if we get you an update and scores. All right, Big Z is up 8-6 over Frankie. Frankie was up, I think, 6-5 or 6-4. And now Big Z's up 8-6. Martin Daigle over the Canadian Joey Cicero, 8-6 on the hill. And Jeremy Sosi, Kevin Clark locked in at 6. Race to 3 for them. Khalid's going to check out the rack. Brutally honest, like Scott Frost. Exactly. Scott will tell you like it is. Sometimes you don't like it, and believe me, there's times when he's called me and I don't disagree with what he's saying too, but he's going to tell you like it is. You hash it out, you figure it out, and you move forward. Kevin Clark was up 7-6 over Jeremy Sosi. That is on a one-loss side, so the loser of that is going to be knocked out.